Oh, one thing that we got clarification on though, battle the shiny without knowing. So yeah, I don't know and I'm so sad. At least I'll get closure. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday, so let's quickly make some breakfast for Snorlax. Actually, let me gather all of the goodies from last night. So I brought out my Ampharos because I need an egg farmer. And then I was like, you know what, I'm going to level up and evolve my Fuecoco so that I can farm apples as well. Because I'll show you why because later. I also have a pincer that I leveled up to level 30 so that I can unlock more honey because my Meganium was just gathering too many berries. So I think it was a good call for the pincer. And while I can make the fruity flan, I'm going to run out of honey and eggs, and I'd rather save that honey and egg for my flower gift macaron for my Sunday meal. So I think for now I'm just going to stick with the Lovely Kiss smoothie. I would want to do the explosion popcorn, but I just don't have an oil farmer. I think I'll have to double check to see if Neroli's outscales the Lovely Kiss smoothie, but let's add some tasty mushrooms. I know that there's like some people, instead of drinking coffee, they drink like, what is it, reishi mushroom, and it's supposed to make you more awake and alert. I've never tried it because when I think of mushroom, I can't think of it without having associate the taste of shiitake, which I like, but it's so like umami and rich and such a unique flavor that if I hear like mushroom as a substitute for coffee, I'm just like, mushroom flavored coffee. But we are at Ultra 2 now, which is really good. Actually, we're going again from the berries we just had. We're at Ultra 4, which is nice. So let's do the sleep report, see if anything good shows up today. I did have a Totodile show up during my nap session yesterday. I gave it a bonus biscuit. I didn't want to use 2 Poke Biscuits to top it off because I'm really low on biscuits. But then again, the reset is tomorrow, right? There's no 31st. Oh, actually, never mind. There's a 31st for this month. So in 2 days, there's going to be a reset. So maybe I should have used the biscuit to top off the Totodile. But I think one of you guys yesterday in the comments mentioned that it was a good Totodile. And they also mentioned that the Sleep EXP is a good sub-skill to have on berry finding Pokemon. I want a little bit more insight on this. I'm guessing it's because the more higher level you are, the greater strength in berries that your Pokemon will give per berry. But I don't know. Was that the reasoning behind it, or am I missing something? But no Pokemon that we want to catch, so we are going to move right along. In terms of, yeah, that's what I wanted. The Crocolar. 444, that is a good number. Alright, so let's pick up our sleep points. Pick up our daily gift. I got a biscuit. That's good. Ooh, because the shop is going to reset. It is 400 though. I think maybe not. They are great to have for the legendary events though. Alright, so this is my ingredient list so far. My pincer, this one was the best one that I had, but is it like, could I have done better? Yes, but I really needed more honey. So it's helping speed, ingredient finding S, and this is the nature. Speed of help down. But the helping speed S&M will help even out the playing field for that hit. So, and pincers are hard to come by, so I figured I will use this for now, and if ever I catch a better one, then I'll invest in that. And then my Crocolar, which is triple apples. Now I can happily farm a ton of apples, and these are the stats. And then just in case you guys are wondering about the Totodile I was talking about earlier, it would be this one. So the comment did mention that the speed of help up is nice, which I agree, because I also have berry finding here. But then this one, sleep bonus EXP. Good on berry finders, they said. So now I'm like, should I be using that? But let's move on to, if we take a look at here, compatibility with tablet devices and folding smartphones. So they're planning to make that more compatible. So those of you who are playing on 2 devices, I could have sworn before it was playable on tablets, because I thought I saw some of you guys say that you play on the tablet, but I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. And then the maintenance version 1.10.0 update that is going to be coming. When is it? Tomorrow, which is going to be super exciting. And it's basically all the new points that we encountered during the first week of our anniversary fest. The good night ribbon, the banking of the main skill uses. Oh, one thing that we got clarification on though is this part. So what happens when you reach the max area bonus? So there was a little discourse about the translation, because supposedly in some languages the translation wasn't clear. So I wasn't sure if it was going to be actually divided and then distributed. But it seems like it is going to be divided and distributed, and they also gave out the calculations here. So for example, if you reach the max area bonus for Greengrass Isle and have the areas up to Snowdrop Tundra unlocked, the 5% area bonus increase that would normally go to Greengrass Isle would be shared amongst Cyan Beach, Taupe Hollow, and Snowdrop Tundra. So it'll be 2% at Cyan, 2% at Taupe Hollow, and 1% at the Tundra. So nice that they clarified that for us. Now we do know that it is definitely going to be divided and distributed. And there is going to be a increase on the research rank as well, which is going to be very nice, especially because some main skills are getting an increase, and our ingredient bag pocket as well. So the main skills that are getting increased from 6 to 7 is ingredient magnet S, extra helpful S, and cooking power up S. So Vaporeon can have an extra level to their main skill. And then addition to 3-star sleep styles that can be discovered in Greengrass Isle, as well as strength gains from certain dishes. Bedtime reward increases, sleep research increase, and adjustment to game functions when you edit your team. So basically that if any of your Pokemon on your team have a banked skill and you decide to change even only one Pokemon, all of them will lose their bank skill, or any Pokemon that already has a main skill use that is banked will be cancelled. So there's that. Very exciting news. Can't wait to see some data mine images of the extra portrait that we can get if we get the ribbon on our Pokemon. So Fabian and Sarah and I, Fabian and Sarah, we both grew closer. So thank you for the rewards. So let's go through the research community tab and catch up a little bit. So if you guys are watching my Let's Play series of Pokemon Violet, there was a moment in the video where I was looking at my trainer card and showing you guys, because on your trainer card you could see how many shiny battles you've had. And I mentioned in the video, I hold my breath a little bit because how devastating would it be if the number on the shiny battle area is one higher or like several higher than how much you know you have caught in terms of shinies, because then that would mean that you battled a shiny without knowing and fainted it. Well, guess what? I spoke too soon, because that's what happened to me. So after filming, I decided to kind of just, travel the untraveled lands that I've unlocked for myself. And then I was like, ooh, Asuka, congratulations on the shiny Ghastly. It is beautiful. I do think I remember reading last night before I went to bed, or maybe it was a dream, but I think it did happen, that you catch this in every game. So it's such a pleasant surprise that your shiny hunt for Ghastly in Pokemon Sleep is over. So that must have been such a special moment. But not so special for me, because after about the shiny, not about that moment for you. I'm very happy. But in terms of what happened to me last night after filming, when I was discovering the new lands, catching new Pokemon, I decided to look at my trainer battle card just because, And up until this point, I have caught 4 shinies. My shiny Tarantula, my shiny Hoppip, and 2 shiny Tatsugiris. So I open it, I look at my trainer card, tell me why it says shiny battles at number 5. So I'm just like, when could this happen? And now for Let's Play Part 6, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna watch every battle to see whether or not I accidentally missed the sparkles. So I'm thinking it might could have
that
it could have been that moment, or it could have been when you do the quick battles when you're pressing the L button and then your Pokemon get out of their Pokeball, and they just like battle whatever is around, right? I'm wondering, does that count as one? Because if so, what if I accidentally did that? And what if it was while I was checking out whether I could find another Tatsugiri, which I did. I found another Tatsugiri in under 5 minutes from just like battling the ones that were at the mass outbreak. So yeah, I don't know, and I'm so sad because I'm like, what could it have been? And the worst part is that number is always going to be there, a constant reminder of my failure, the one that got away, the one that I'll never know what it was. So it's just killing me. But I feel like if it was during the moments that I was recording and I see it, at least I'll get closure, But yeah, that's the sad thing that happened to me yesterday. Color, can't tell if that was a shiny or not. But I beat my second gym, so the Artisan gym, and we caught a lot of more cool Pokemon. Also, I did show you guys the cool candies that I have. I've been wanting to eat this, but a part of me is like, are you the type of person where if something's really hard to find, or there's like something really special to you, you kind of hold back on enjoying it or using it because you don't want to like use it all up? So that's kind of like me with this candy right now. But I know that with things like that, they're just better to be enjoyed than to be closed and then expired and then you can never enjoy it again, right? So definitely we'll do that. And an update on my Chapman's strawberry shortcake ice cream. I think I'm a little strawberry shortcaked out. I am going to do groceries later today, and I was like, should I pick up another box? But I still have like a box amount left. I remove them all from the box before putting them in the freezer, but I have like more than 6 left, so I think I was just, you know, so excited to eat it, and then having 2 bars a day for a couple days, it kind of took the novelty away. But I don't know, maybe the phase will start up and kick up again. But or maybe I should try new ice cream, I don't know. But thank you guys so much for joining me in yet another video. It was quite the short, sweet one. And I really appreciate it every time you guys join me in these videos, especially when we have slower moments like this, which will be this week because we just came out from like a 2-week high of events. So thank you guys so much for seeing my face all the time during these videos, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, good luck, and have fun. Bye. Join us in the Discord if you haven't yet. Bye.